everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be going through my personal recommendations for the upcoming Sephora Savings Event. So as we know, Sephora does this twice a year and I always look forward to it because I love to stock up on my favorite things, and I have created several recommendations videos. I will link that playlist down in the description box down below, and this video is also in partnership with Sephora. So thank you to Sephora for supporting my channel and partnering with me on this video. I have so many great products, from hair products, skin products, perfume, a little bit of makeup. Oh my gosh, I have so much. So everything I discussed in today's video, I will also link down in the description box down below, and I will also pin all of those links to a comment so that you can go right down to the comment section and find them. Now, if you guys are not a Sephora insider, I recommend signing up. It's super easy. Just enter in your email, enter in a little bit of details, and you will automatically become an insider and you can start saving. I've been a Sephora insider for many years. You guys, it's probably been a decade. It could possibly be even longer, but this savings event begins on April 14th and ends April 24th. There are 10 days in this event. This event is for online shopping and in-store. If you are shopping in-store, at checkout, just use the code SAVENOW. You will save 30% off of anything in the Sephora collection, which Sephora has great products. So if you wanted to stock up on any makeup brushes, this is a great time to buy because you will save 30% off of anything in the Sephora collection. The promo code for this event is SAVENOW, all in caps. Sephora Insider program is based on 3 tiers. Now, if you are a Rouge Insider, you will save 20% off and you will be able to start shopping on April 14th, which is always nice because so many things sell out so fast. Like if you've had your eye on something and you cannot wait to get it and you're waiting and waiting, it's nice to have that Rouge account because sometimes these things sell out so fast. If you're a VIB insider, you will start shopping on the 18th and you'll save 15% off. And if you are an insider, you will start shopping on the 18th and save 10% off. Now, if this was confusing, I will also leave all of this information down in the description box down below so you guys can check out that chart and see where you guys line up. And if you don't know if you're an insider or a VIB or a Rouge, just sign into your Sephora account and it will tell you right there under your profile if you are a Rouge, VIB, or insider. So with all of that information out of the way, let's go ahead and dive into this, you guys, because I have some great stuff that I cannot wait to talk about. We're going to first start with some hair items. If you guys have been with me for a while, you will know how much I love the Oribe shampoo and conditioner. I personally love the Gold Lust. The Gold Lust is kind of my ride or die. It really is. Now, I have weft extensions in, okay? So I have 2 rows of extensions right around my head, and it just kind of gives me length and a little bit more fullness. Normally, I buy new hair like every year, and I buy good quality hair, but by that end of the year, it starts to get a little thin at the ends and just doesn't look good. Since I have been using Oribe nonstop, so I would say pretty much for this entire year, I've been using Oribe nonstop, maybe including Olaplex into it every once in a while. I'll switch. You know how sometimes your hair gets used to shampoo and conditioner? So oftentimes I will bring in Olaplex with it, but the Gold Lust is the one that I have been using consistently, probably like 90% of the time. And my extensions are in fantastic shape. In fact, both of my stylists, from the girl that does my color to the girl that actually puts my extensions in, they're different girls, same salon, but different girls. Anyway, they cannot believe how well my extensions hold up. Like, they cannot believe the condition that my extensions are in. And I can tell you what, it has everything to do with the Oribe Gold Lust shampoo and conditioner. So because I spend so much money on that hair, I'm having to buy it less now because I'm using really good quality products. The last holiday event, I bought the large size, the 33 ounce. And I do not regret it. In fact, my husband uses it. He swears by the Gold Lust shampoo and conditioner, and he is a cheapskate. Like, he does not like to be bougie on stuff like that, let me tell you. hates to be bougie, but loves that shampoo and conditioner. And because he and I are both using it, I thought, I'm going to bite the bullet and I'm going to buy the large size. And he told me, he's like, I cannot believe that we have not been buying those larger sizes, because when you do the math, you save so much money, especially doing it during a savings event. So if you guys love any of the Oribe shampoos and conditioners and you know how much they cost, it is pricey to buy it like this, but it is worth it. Definitely worth it. So I wanted to mention it. I bought the shampoo and the conditioner. They last a really long time. And you know, with the Oribe, you don't have to use very much, which is great. And getting the percentages off is a great time to stock up. All right, let's talk about the Olaplex. So this is the Bond Maintenance. This is a new product to Olaplex. I would say they've had it maybe a couple months now. I love this. This is a hair clarifying shampoo. Now, with clarifying shampoos, you only want to use them maybe every 4 to 6 wash. It's not something that you want to do every time you wash your hair. Hair clarifying shampoo kind of gets rid of all the gunk. So it gets rid of all the buildup, all of the, conditioners and the oils and the hairspray and the dry shampoo. And it just kind of gets all of that buildup out of your hair. I've been using clarifying shampoos for years, and there is something magical about this one from Olaplex. It's my absolute favorite. So I wanted to mention it. If you guys are in the market for a really good hair clarifying shampoo, this is fantastic. Let's talk about the Killer Wow. Now, you guys, I am obsessed with Color Wow. I just am. This is the Dream Coat. My husband and I both use this. We are obsessed with it. It is such a fantastic product. So what this is you want to use this every 3 or 4 shampoos. Yeah. So this is kind of similar to the Olaplex. And in fact, I use the Color Wow when I use the clarifying shampoo. So I'll use the clarifying shampoo, go ahead and do my routine. And then I will put this on once I've washed my hair. Like you put it on the hair wet. You do it about every 3 to 4 washes. You put a very liberal coat on it. So you really spray each section. So what I do is I section my hair into like 3 sections. So I'll take the bottom piece and I'll go in and like spray it. And then I'll pull up another and spray. I will do everything I can to get every piece of hair coated. This gives the hair such a beautiful shine. And I always have people ask me, how is your hair so shiny? This is it right here. The Dream Coat is a miracle worker. It is truly a miracle worker. And using it kind of in conjunction with a clarifying shampoo is just an added double bonus. It's just, the hair looks so gorgeous. Let's talk about this. So this is from Tatcha. This is the Forest Awakening Hinoki Body Oil. Now, I bought all 3 of them. So they had like 3 items kind of in this line. I have the Hinoki Body Milk Lotion, and I also have the Hinoki Body Wash. And don't get me wrong, I don't mind the lotion and the body wash, but I don't know that I fully believe that they're fully worth the money. It's good, but it doesn't really stand out. But this body oil, on the other hand, this is my second bottle. I love this body oil, and I actually like to mix this. So what I'll do is I'll put like some lotion, not this one, but from another brand. I will put some lotion in my hand like this, right? And then I'll take a pump of the body oil and I'll mix it into my lotion and put it all over my body. And this body oil is incredible for many reasons. But what I love about it is that it doesn't leave my skin feeling greasy. It's the only, and you guys, I have been struggling with eczema from this dry weather for months. I cannot wait to get to Florida and give my skin some hydration, but I've been struggling with eczema and it has been a journey and a half. And there are certain body oils that I kind of feel like dry my skin out. And if they're a decent body oil, they make your skin just feel super greasy. But this one is fantastic. Like one of the best body oils. And I think I'm going to buy a backup during the savings event because it is so good. Just one of the best. And I know Tatcha has really good products. And like I said, the body wash and the body lotion, they're nice, but oh, that oil is just perfection. I wanted to briefly talk about this. So this is from Charlotte Tilbury and actually comes in a set, and I forgot the other one up in my bathroom. I have like she has a morning cleanser and an evening cleanser. And this one is the Ritual #1. It's a citrus oil radiance cleanse, really super lightweight, leaves the skin looking really beautiful in the morning, by the way. So you use this in the morning, and then there is the Goddess Cleansing Ritual #2, which is a purifying charcoal cleanse at night. And I've been using both of them. It's such a great cleansing combination, and a little bit. Like, I use the smallest amount, and they both go the longest way. And I would say I've been using both of them morning and night for about a month, and I still have more than half the bottle left. I just wanted to mention it. I didn't even know that this existed. They sent this to me in PR several months ago, and I ran out of the cleansing oil I was using. So I thought, well, I'll go ahead and pull it out. So I started using both of them. Fantastic cleansing duo. So if you guys are in the market for a morning and night cleanser, this is a great deal. It really is. For $46 for both of them, not a bad gig. Let's quickly talk about this. This is one of my absolute must-have. Every event, I always pick this up, and I have been using this for probably 15 years. This is the Sephora. This is the Sephora brand. This is the waterproof eye makeup remover. Because this is a Sephora brand, you'll save 30% off of this. But this is one of the best eye makeup removers that I have. You don't have to tear up your lashes to get your mascara out, and it works with waterproof mascara. Like, it is so good. You give it a good shake, put it on a little cotton round, and wipe. It is one of the best. So I always recommend this, especially during the events, because you can save 30% off the Sephora collection. Let's talk about this. This is the Super Goop Glow Screen, and I've got lashes stuck to it. This is the Super Goop. This is the Super Goop Glow Screen. This has SPF of 40, and I got this in the shade Golden Hour. And I thought these were new, and I posted the link like they were new, but I don't think they're new. But anyway, my husband and I went on vacation last year. I bought Super Goop for the first time because I wanted to see what the hype was. And we both fell in love with that sunscreen. Number one, it doesn't give you that crazy white cast that sunscreens give you. And number two, it didn't clog my pores. I can't tell you how many times sunscreen has clogged my pores up and I break out like crazy. It just triggers my adult acne, and it's a mess. But when I saw they come out with the Golden Hour, I was like, oh, I'll try that. And I actually really like this. It's not super bronzy, so it doesn't look really unrealistic. For example, the Drunk Elephant. So this is all the hype. Everybody loves this. Me, not so much. I'm just saying, not my favorite. The best way to wear the one from Drunk Elephant is to mix it in with your moisturizer, right? You can see that this one is a little more natural than this one is. Then the color. I'm talking about the color. So if you're my complexion and you're looking for something that's really natural, but you want to add a little bit of color, that Super Goop is really nice in that Golden Hour. I like it way more, and I like that Drunk Elephant. I know that Alex Earl on TikTok and Instagram and stuff, she would mix it with her lotion, and it's sold out, and whatever, she'd use it as a base. Don't get me wrong, I don't mind the Drunk Elephant, but I don't really get the hype. I just think it's kind of, it's whatever. But the Super Goop, I actually really like, and I'm excited to take it to Florida with me and use it and give my skin some color while I'm out in the sun, right? Okay, let's talk about this. I've recommended this multiple times, and I've had so many people reach out to me saying, Tara, that is the best eyelash serum ever. And it is. It's the Growth Eyelash Serum from Dr. Laura Devgan. Anyway, this retails for $150. It's very pricey. I always pick it up during a Sephora Savings Event. I always do. But this has 5 milliliters, whereas the one from like Grande Lash, the one that's $68, it has 2 milliliters in it. You can get the value size where you get 4 milliliters, and that's $125. So just FYI, that is the reason why the Dr. Laura Devgan is so high, because you get 5 milliliters, which is a pretty decent amount for a lash growth serum, but it's the actual formula. I have tried all of them on the market. Let me tell you, I've tried them all. I still use them, so you guys can see I have Lashify in right now, right? I've been wearing Lashify all year, and I still use this while I'm wearing Lashify because the Lashify is connected to underneath, not over top. So I can go right and directly and touch my real lashes. So I use this morning and night. This little tube lasts me months. I would say 4 to 5 months. So it's a great time to pick it up. You know how you have those products that you stock up on every Sephora Savings Event? That is always on my list. I always grab one, always. Let's talk about a few perfumes. Look at this, you guys. Look how much I have left. So I did buy the small bottle, but I bought this during the holiday event back in November, and I have used almost the entire bottle. This is the Prada Paradox, and I am in love with this. I've almost used the whole bottle. It is, oh, so good, and I am definitely buying another one. Absolutely. Now, the other one that I bought last holiday event was the Burberry. So this is the Her Intense, I believe. This smells so good. It's got kind of a powdery fragrance to it. It is yummy and it is intense. So if you don't like intense perfume, you won't like this one. But I love this. The other one I wanted to talk about is this. So this is from Soleil de Janeiro. I probably botched that. If I did, I apologize. But this is the Brazilian Crush. This is the number 68. This is, in my personal opinion, very similar to the Baccarat Rouge 540. And I have the Baccarat Rouge 540 and I love it. But this is so much more affordable. And my daughter loves it. I bought her a big bottle of it. It is dreamy. I wouldn't say it's an exact dupe for Baccarat Rouge 540, but it is super close. Super close. And when I'm wearing the Baccarat Rouge 540, I will put like 1 or 2 squirts right here, and I will use this on my hair and stuff because that Baccarat Rouge is so expensive that you don't want to use very much, right? Okay, with those out of the way, let's move into makeup. And oh my gosh, do I have some good products to recommend to you. Okay, we're gonna first start with what I'm actually wearing on my eyes today. This is from Glossier. This is their Monochromes eyeshadow trios. This is in the shade Almond. And I'm wearing a full face of Glossier right now. That video went up yesterday on my channel, so if you guys haven't checked that out, I will link it somewhere up here in the iCards. But I am so impressed with Glossier's trios, their eyeshadow trios. In fact, I plan to pick up another one during the Sephora Savings Event because, hello, they're so good. Like I mentioned in my full face of Glossier, they kind of take the thinking out of it, right? Like these larger palettes, trying to figure out what shades to put together and what will work, and if you match them and if they don't look good, you know, it takes the thinking out of it because they're just monochromatic. So all 3 of these shades go perfectly together. They're not too shimmery. So you have the shimmer shade and the metallic shade. And even the metallic shade isn't super overwhelming on the eye. And so it doesn't exaggerate like wrinkles and textures and stuff like that. Like Glossier, these are gorgeous. The matte is super silky and buttery, builds really beautifully, blends beautifully. Like I was shocked how well these work and I love it. So I'm going to pick up another one, probably the Cool Tone palette. But yeah, okay, let's talk about this new shade from Patrick Ta. Now, let me just tell you guys, I am so happy that he launched this shade because I reviewed the Patrick Ta, let's see, these are called the Cream Contour and Powder Bronzer Duos. And the 2 shades that I had just did not look good. The contour was way too gray for me and it did not look very natural and I just never used it. So when he launched this new shade, which is called She's Bronzed. Oh my gosh, you guys. So pretty on the skin. So if you're my complexion, like if you're in that medium, if you're like light medium, medium to tan, the contour has still a little bit of a gray, but it also has a little bit of warmth to it to where it's not too gray on warm skin. I love this combination. I've been wearing it nonstop since I got it. It's such a gorgeous color. Oh, I'm so glad he launched that shade because it was well needed in that range. It really was. I also bought the Makeup by Mario Super Sculpt, and I've had so many of you guys tell me, I can't believe you haven't bought the Makeup by Mario Super Sculpt, and oh my gosh, I got sucked in. I was watching probably a TikTok video or something, and I got sucked in. This one is in the shade medium dark, and this formula is the butteriest, best. Oh gosh, you guys, this blends like a dream. I also really love, I don't like the brush. The brush wouldn't be bad if it didn't have these little holes on it. I don't like that. I know that he probably did that to make it blend, but this formula blends so easily, you don't need to do it. But I also have the soft coral and the blush, and I have been wearing these like nonstop, literally nonstop. They are so good, so easy, so beautiful. Really nice cream, contour, bronzer, blush, everything, just perfection. So if you guys have been sleeping on them like I have, you will love them. Now I've had the blush for a while. I hadn't picked up the Sculpt stick until recently, and it's just such a good formula. I can see why it's highly rated and everybody loves it. Speaking of blushes, you guys, okay. The Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin blushes. Oh my gosh, they are so beautiful. Okay, right now I'm wearing really natural makeup, right? Like I did the whole Glossier, which is like a skin tint, like a sheer skin tint, but I have some blush on, but you guys, this one's in the shade Bellini. These are so gorgeous. Oh my gosh, Danessa, she did that. They are gorgeous and they're so affordable. So you go in a light amount and blend it, and oh my gosh, I am kind of obsessed with these. These are so beautiful. I don't know why I was sleeping on it, but look at that color, you guys. It is so beautiful. Oh, I love it. And yes, I have a lot of blush on now, but I could care two less. I love them. She did a phenomenal job. It's so good. They are so good. Okay, speaking of blushes, where would I be if I didn't talk quickly about the Too Faced new blushes? You guys know I love the Gucci blushes. I mentioned the Gucci blushes in my last Sephora Savings Event recommendations video. I still love them, but I'm telling you what, these from Too Faced, I think are just as beautiful as the Gucci for way less price. I'm obsessed with these, especially these two shades. Like I can't stop wearing them. This one is Golden Hour, and then this one is Candy Clouds, and it's that really beautiful like bubblegum cool tone pink. I was asking myself the other day, which one am I going to take on vacation? And I don't know. I do not know, and I need to figure it out because they're so good. I still use my Gucci blushes, but that formula from Too Faced is amazing. It really, really is. Let's quickly talk about this from Glossier. So this is the actual concealer I'm wearing right now. I applied it in yesterday's video, kind of talked about it. This is a very natural, very beautiful concealer. In fact, I also talked about in that video. So I have a couple of these like potted concealers, and I also recently reviewed this one from Tom Ford, and this one's quite expensive. This is a nice concealer. It is. It's medium coverage, very natural on the under eye, does the job, you know, hydrates the under eye, but doesn't exaggerate wrinkles. So this one from Tom Ford, I actually really like, but since I started using the one from Glossier, I'm reaching for this one over the one from Tom Ford. Now, I've also tried the ones from like RMS Beauty and Rem Beauty, but none of them, in my opinion, are anywhere near as good as this one from Glossier. This just is such a beautiful hydrating concealer, but it's not too hydrating where it exaggerates wrinkles and gets gunked up in there, and it plays very well with my Charlotte Tilbury finishing powder that you guys know I love, and I always recommend the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finishing Powder. I mean, you guys know this is like my absolute ride or die. But it plays really well with those type. And sometimes when you have a concealer that's a little hydrating like that, it doesn't really like finishing powder, but not this. Like this is so good. So I wanted to mention it. Okay, let's talk about this. So this is the Tarte Fake Awake, and I have been obsessed with applying this underneath my eyes. I do not like white eyeliner. To me, white eyeliner is a little bit too harsh. It's not natural, but this is kind of the color of your eyelid, but a little bit brighter, right? So it kind of brightens that under eye and it kind of wakens the eye. It does. There are a couple others that I have tried. So this one is from Charlotte Tilbury, and this one for me is a little too bright. So this is the Fake Away from Tarte, and this is the Charlotte Tilbury. And this one is in the shade I Cheat. And again, this one is a little bit less natural than the Fake Awake. The Fake Awake has that right tone. If you have been looking for, you know, one of those like brightening eyeliners, one from Tarte is a really, really good option. Let's move on to some lip products. We're going to quickly talk about these from Sephora. Now, I'm not sure if Sephora is going to bring back their cream lip stains in the metal, which is one of my favorites because I'm sorry, but you guys, the whole like shimmery lips is coming back. I love it. This one is in the shade 115. Now I don't know if they have the metals. I don't think they do, but if you're looking for a really good lightweight liquid lip that has tons of shades, I don't even know how many, they got like at least over 40. I don't know. It's a lot. My favorite shade is shade 5. And it's just a really pretty kind of rosy nude, very natural. And I love these because they're thin and lightweight, but really good pigment, and they last a really long time. And I also like wearing them underneath a gloss because it kind of gives the lip some color. And as the gloss wears down, they stay intact. So if you haven't tried the cream lip stains from Sephora, these are amazing. Also, I recently bought these from Rare Beauty. So these are called, I gotta pull it up here on my phone. Okay, so these are called the Soft Pinch Tinted Lip Oils, and they are so good. This is the shade Hope. This is Happy, and this is Wonder, and I love them. They did such a good job on these. They just feel really good. They're nice and pigmented, and they kind of give that shine, but without being glossy. So if you like the shine, but you don't like that glossy feeling, you will love these. These are so good. I would say they're kind of similar to the ones from Dior. So these are the Dior ones that I have, and they're similar. The ones from Rare Beauty are similar to these. What are they even called from Dior? I can't read anything because I need glasses. So hold on, I gotta pull it up. The Dior lip tints, and they're $40. And these from Rare Beauty, in my personal opinion, are just as good as the Dior formula. So last but not least, I wanted to talk about this. This was something that I talked about in yesterday's video in the Full Face of Glossier. So these are called the Ultra Lip High Shine Lipsticks with Hyaluronic Acid. And they have several shades. This one is in the shade Parfait, or Portrait. And I had to actually get this out of my purse. And I would say that these are kind of similar to the Chantecaille Lip Shakes. So that is the list, you guys. Oh my gosh. We made it through. My battery hasn't died yet. We are doing good. Sound off down below. What are you guys most excited to get? Do you guys already have your cart built up and you're ready for the sale to start? Because I do that. I build my cart up and then I wait for the sale to start. And then as soon as that sale starts, I check out. I'm so curious to hear what is on your list to pick up this Sephora Savings Event. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me in today's video. And thank you again to Sephora for partnering with me on this video. Again, I will leave all the links in the description box down below. I will also leave those links pinned to the comments. So it's super easy for you guys to go down to the comment section and pull it up if you are watching from your mobile phone. If you guys have not signed up to be a Sephora Insider, I will leave the link directly taking you to where to sign up. That's it for this video. I will see you guys all in tomorrow's video. Love you. Bye.